All right, so this is gonna be a quick ramble about Garou and all the events surrounding One Punch Man. I like to say that going into like years ago when Garou first appeared, I was not the biggest fan of Garou, but you know, after rereading the whole thing after chapter 168, I must say that I am thoroughly a changed man on the topic of Garou because man, just seeing all his progression throughout the times, even if it wasn't like expressly as one might say well written, I would still say that Garou's growth is like immense because he goes from hating his teacher and everything. I won't act like I know everything about it or memorize everything because I only read the whole thing like maybe once or twice. But his progression from going to hate his master, but also he's still a student. He's still learning from other people. He's continually growing. He's kind of like Tien in that essence. When he first appeared in Dragon Ball, where you just like this master prodigy martial artist that just copies techniques is very good. And his whole battle with what's his name, Bang, kind of reminded me of Master Roshi's battle with Tien, where I don't quite remember how that battle ended up, but I do remember that Bang was he was just going in there to kill Garou basically because it was his duty as his master and everything. The themes of the fights are not quite as the same because Bang kind of gave up on Garou, whereas Master Roshi saw his Tien's potential in the future. But that whole clashing of master versus a student, who's also well versed in learning and is a very good learner and practitioner of the martial arts, I just quite like that. But another thing that I liked was Garou's, effect on Saitama. You often see Saitama's effect on the villains and people who surround him. Even in this arc, you can see his effect on Garou at the end. How Garou is just flat out, just flabbergasted by Saitama's strength, like most people are. But there's also the fact that Garou was able to rise to Saitama's, power and even give him a fight, like his first real fight. As Saitama says, he got his wish. His first real fight that he's ever really had when he's finished, well, not finished, but reached his height of power. And it just caused Saitama to grow even more. And that, in essence, helped Saitama grow too. And, after they finish fighting everything and God starts to kill Garou, and Saitama goes back in time, you can see Saitama is actually thoroughly impressed by Garou's techniques and martial arts. So this just shows that even Saitama was learning from Garou's martial arts and his techniques, especially the time travel ability that he himself created. And you can see in a previous chapter that Saitama actually, after going to the martial arts tournament, he believes he cannot grow anymore. Like, he straight up states that when he sees martial arts and techniques, he doesn't learn anything from them. And yet, in the chapter 168, he straight up says that he thinks Garou's techniques and moves are awesome. And I believe this is the first time he's ever acknowledged anybody's power to such a high degree of praise and recognition. So, and this also, I just really like the design of Cosmic Fear Garou and, his feats and everything. The freaking star erasure from the punch with Saitama. That was crazy. But that's pretty much it, all I had to say. So, yeah, respect Garou.